I've been listening to a lot of RM's music lately, and I just wanted to give out my thoughts on some reoccurring themes in his music, because his music means a lot to me, and I'll get into it. Actually, this video was supposed to be an analysis on RM's first mixtape called RM, but things didn't go according to a plan because I started analyzing the first track and I understood that it would take me literally hours. I can't just summarize his first mixtape in one video because I could talk about like the opening track for 30 minutes straight because there's a lot to unpack there. So I'm just going to share my thoughts and some things that I have spotted in his music, and maybe we can try to understand him and us better through his lyrics, because he is a genius lyricist after all. When talking about his music and his lyrics, we have to point out here that Kim Namjoon, before debuting as a member of BTS, was an underground rapper known as Runch Randa. In one interview for Singles magazine, RM expressed a desire to release a mixtape to establish himself and to present a thesis on his self-identity. I read that the first mixtape took around 4 to 5 months to make. It's developed on the base of hip-hop with its reoccurring themes of self-identity, worries, greed, and loneliness. And one of those things being self-identity is the topic that we're going to talk about today. His first mixtape, not a lot of people know about it, but it's full of surprises. It's very diverse. I first discovered it in 2017, and I keep coming back to both of his mixtapes, the second one being Mono. When I'm reading his lyrics, I feel like I'm reading poetry, and I'm only reading the English translation because officially, my Korean skills are topic level 2, which is not enough for his sophisticated ways of expression in Korean. So on his first mixtape, the opening track is called Voice, or Moksori in Korean, and there he tells a story of his past self struggling with an uneasy feeling. Even after he would score a high rating in school, his heart wouldn't be at ease. So he secretly starts writing down lyrics on a piece of paper, calling it Writing Down My Identity, along with the drum and the bass. Right off the bat, we can see that self-identity is a reoccurring theme in his songs. It feels like he's searching for answers and exploring his inner world. And he's doing it by writing it down on a piece of paper, and that is what amazing lyricists do. I find it interesting that he starts this particular song with saying he doesn't have a dream, but then he continues with, "My dream is to give my voice to everyone, regardless of what situation I'm in, with my music and my lyrics." I have a strong feeling that he wants to make some sort of a worldwide connection with people who might feel the same way, and he makes it happen with his lyrics. And honestly, if that is his purpose, he's successful at it, because his lyrics are like a bridge between his thoughts and our thoughts and feelings. I've never felt so connected to any musician before. I even wrote down on a wall a few years ago, "Namjoon, you always say how you want to be heard, and yet here I am, listening." I wrote it down with a Sharpie. Am I proud of that? Depends. Alright, his song Reflection also led me to Tuksum Island in South Korea, but that's a whole different story. Alright, back to the self-identity theme in his songs. In Intro Persona, the opening lines are, "Who am I? The question I've had my whole life. The question of which probably I won't find an answer to my whole life." As he portrays himself in the music video as 4 different versions of himself: Kim Namjoon, a rapper, a leader, and an idol. Having a different stage name from your real name has to do something with expressing or exploring your self-identity too, right? The fact that he used to be Rap Monster and he changed it to RM because the previous name didn't suit his real being now. But still, is RM somehow different from Kim Namjoon? I mean, your name is a huge part of your self-identity. People change their names when they don't want to commit to gender norms, or they straight up change their gender identity. So a name is a huge part of oneself, and I find it fascinating how that is a reoccurring theme in his songs. And I know he has obviously grown and changed from 2015 when the first mixtape was released, but he's still in a search of something, and I love how we can spot those things in his older works and his like newer songs. We touched his first mixtape a bit, but his second mixtape, Mono, is like full of gems. If I dare to say it, it's a window to his soul, which we could never fully comprehend. We can only resonate his lyrics and his thoughts in our own hearts, which makes something special. I don't know, when you listen to his songs, you just feel understood, even if it's him not being the one understanding himself. You kinda can relate to a lot of things. Am I even making sense? I hope so. If we are talking about Mono, in his final track called Forever Rain, he says, "If I could kiss the whole world so hard, would someone welcome me, maybe embrace my weary body?" Referring to him as the rain, which is just beautifully put together. Regardless of how much I try to express the beauty of his songs, this video wouldn't do justice, so you gotta go and listen to his stuff and experience it yourself. I don't know what this video even was, it wasn't very scripted, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on RM's music and how much it means to me, if you couldn't already tell. And just, you know, be vulnerable for a second, because we are all human beings. I love that we can connect to each other, whether it's through a video, like I'm talking to a camera right now, but like I connect to you guys, my viewers, in that way. Or for some people, it's writing music, and RM is a master in making this connection happen. He really does bring the world together, and I might be over exaggerating, but that's how I feel about his music. And let me know if you do too. Also, let me know if you like BTS, or if you are an ARMY, or you just listen to their solo stuff. Regardless of what that is, let me know, and let's have a little chat in comments below. So thank you so much for watching, and go and listen to RM, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!